Good morning, Claudia.
Hi, hello, Tatiana.
Hello, how are you?
Good, and you?
Me too.
Uh, Great.
Thank you very much for your Friday program.
No, it is for me. It's a pleasure.
Okay, so now today we work a bit on releasing your pressure, right?
Okay, thank you.
And do some stretching and grounding, and maybe move our thoughts a bit from our head to the rest of our body, and like create a balance.
Okay.
Good morning, Diego.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
You're always fantastic. You're such a sunshine.
Yes, you know that. I'm so
Yeah,
happy every time.
that's good. I'm also very happy that you are joining me this morning. So
Yeah.
let's start. If more people come, we have an admin who is helping me today, so he is going to um, help me to welcome people. So I want to start with some acknowledgement and thoughts about the holiday that we are having today in America. It's a Memorial Day, and in this day we are thinking and remembering all the people who sacrificed their lives in wars. And I want to here in this space think about this, and also it's we right now we relate so much to this holiday, right? Because we are going through this time where a lot of people are sacrificing their life, going through trying to save the life of others. Those are health workers, and trying to save the life of others, they are losing their own life. So I just want to for all of us to think about this and to send our thoughts and and acknowledge those lives that and those families who lost their significant others. And let's just take a deep breath. Normally, we think about those people with the silence because their breath, they no longer can breathe for themselves. So let's take a deep breath and just think about this and send our prayers in our head. And to take a deep breath, we are making sure that our belly is expanding, and we are doing it with our diaphragm. So with a 3 count, we let the air to go in. 1, 2, 3, and we let air to go out in a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Let's take another one. 1, 2, 3, and let's allow air to go out. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for sharing this moment with me and with all of us. So let's move to the actual session, and we are continuing to discussing the physical body. As I talked last time, we will be going through 4 aspects of us: is a mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical body. And we are continuing to acknowledge our physical body because it's our it's the body we have, and we want to take care of it. So last time we were doing some stretching movements, and this time, so I was explaining you some stretching movements. And this time what I want you to do is, while we are going to do some stretching, try to pay attention to your how you are breathing. So do not like concentrate on it too much and try to somehow control it, but just think like how, while you are doing any movements, just notice how you are breathing. Like if you are breathing very like rapidly, or if you are breathing very quickly, or if you are like contracting, or if you are too relaxed, just pay some attention to your breath. Because what we tend to do in an exercise, we tend to focus on actual movements. We tend to focus how tired we are, how comfortable or uncomfortable we are, how tight our muscles or joints, but we are rarely like noticing our breath and how we are breathing. And to pay attention to the breath, it's a main thing how you can ground yourself, how you can put the focus inside yourself, not like outside, and not think a lot about the outside environment or outside like outside appearance of your body. So let's start with the one of my favorite movement is yawning. And let's because it's Monday morning, so let's yawn with the full range of our emotions. Like pretend you're just got up and you're stretching your body, and also let's stretch our jaws. It always feels good, like when you are allow the full breath of air that cools your brain, that cools it, like your flow inside your body. The next part we're gonna work on is our neck. And remember that our spine is very flexible, so that our spine allow us to move in different directions. But the most flexible part is our neck, because it can move itself of I think for 45-degree angle. Like it's very flexible. I don't know, we cannot do like the round movement, the full round movement, but it's very flexible. It's the most flexible out of all. So we want to keep it flexible, but normally what happens is that it's very tight. And because we tend to sit a lot, we are not moving a lot. So let's do the first movement is chin to chest. It's when you try to touch with your chest, with your chin to your chest. And the opposite one is eyes to the sky. So you are looking at the sky. To your, I don't know if any of you are outside, but to your imaginal sky. And like I was saying, try to notice how you're breathing while you are doing this exercise, chin to chest and eye to sky. Try to notice how you are breathing. Chin to chest and eye to the sky. Let's do one more. So what I'm noticing is that what happening is with my breath is that it's not very deep with this movement. It's more like not very consistent, maybe because the movement is shorter. So I have a shorter range of motion with doing this exercise. So the breath is not very kind of deep. So another one is side to side. Let's do first right side and left side. Right and left. What you also want to do is keep your body straight and do not move it because if you are not paying attention, you can move your whole body with your neck. But what we want to do here is just move our neck to one side to the other side, and keep focusing on how you are breathing. And you may already notice that without keeping attention to our breath, we can do this exercise and still think like, oh, how many how many tasks should I do today? Like, oh, what did I already do? But if we are keeping our attention to our breath, our mind kind of occupied with this, like focusing on the breath, and we are more present, we are more mindful, and we are more aware of what is going on right now. Because with this movement, we do not only want to stretch ourselves, but we want to connect our whole body together, keep it in balance, like mind and body together through this flow of breathing. Another one, let's do the whole round movement of our head, and let's do this slowly, starting from right side. We move from right side to back to the left and to the front. Let's do another one. Right, back, left, and front. Let's do third one. Right, back, side, and to the front. And let's do the same movement in other direction. We start from looking forward and chest, chin to chest, and we move it from left, back, right, and to the front. Another left, back, right, and to the front. And keep focusing on your breath. What you also may notice is that you may tend to hold your breath, and you may hold your breath for the whole movement, like from one movement you are holding your breath and then you kind of exhale. But what happens if you breathe through the movement and do not hold it? Okay, let's move to the chest. And first kind of stretching exercise is we stay straight. Our knees are more flexible. They are not like very tight. They are flexible. And we put our arms to our hips. Our elbows looking kind of straight back. We lower our shoulders. Do not do this like this. Do not put the shoulders into your head. Just lower them. And with the idea here is to open your chest. So you're open your chest through driving your elbows one to each other. You drive your elbows kind of together. But what may happen here is that you may lose your posture. So you may do it like this, going forward, or you may do it going backward, but try to keep your posture in a straight line and just drive elbows toward each other. And you may feel like how your chest is opening up. This should feel very good because you are opening your chest. It's a very good like mental movement because you're kind of opening. For someone it can be tough, like if you are too like into yourself, or you don't like to be open. It may feel not very comfortable, but it's a good practice. Here we have a safe environment, so let's practice it. You are opening your chest and keep your posture straight and keep your abdominal very tight. Okay, relax. Another one is also on a chest. It's here we are crossing our arms here with our fingers, and we kind of moving it outwards and up. We do not drive our shoulders up. We concentrate on our chest. So we kind of try to touch the ceiling, but with, not with only shoulders like this, but with our chest. So you should feel it more in your chest. And do not go backwards or forward. Keep your abdominal tight. Your knees are flexible. Hold it for a couple of seconds and notice how you're breathing. Here, your abdominal, it's tight, but it's more free because your arms are up. So try to make this couple of full breath with your belly moving. Okay, and relax. Another one is opposite to the first one, is where you cross your fingers, move it outward, but not on the top, but kind of trying to reach another wall. And right now, do not make like your back very round, but stay straight, but just try to work with your chest. And your posture is straight, but you are trying to reach the wall with your arms, and you are just stretching your chest. You're kind of stretching it onward. Like, and relax. And let's do this one after another. So the first one was when we were putting our arms on our hips, and we were driving elbows together. So it was the first one, then we did this, and then we did this exercise. So let's do it one after another, holding single exercise for 3 seconds. I'm going to count, and you are focusing on your breath. So let's start with first one. Drive your elbows together. 1, 2, 3. Relax and go with your arms upward. 1, 2, 3. Relax and go with the arms forward. 1, 2, 3. And let's relax and let's move our whole body with our legs and with our arms. Another exercise I really like is also on our chest, is to open. So before we were putting our arms on our hips and driving our elbows together, but now let's do the full range of motion and open our chest. And try to move your arms like back and try to like drive them one to each other. It's hard, but and relax. I like this exercise because it's like it sends signal to your mind that you are open and it's free. That's how you can free yourself. And another one is let's round our back more, like we did with the previous exercise, but now we are kind of rounding our back, and that's how we're stretching our spine. And relax. hope you feel good right now. So another exercise that I kind of introduced you last time, and I noticed that a lot of people like this, especially in this situation, in this social distancing situation, where we were so close to each other before, and right now we have to be aware, like how we are contacting with the people, and we are, as a human being, we very kind of touchable human beings, so we like this touching moment. So what we can do for yourself is, we can do, because we cannot like hug a lot of people right now, we can obviously give this beautiful tight hug to each other, and just hug ourselves, and translate all the emotions to yourself, all the emotions that you normally translate with a hug to another person, you can translate it to yourself. And you even can think of what emotion, when you are hugging another person, what emotion you are feeling, what emotion another person are translating to you, and you can kind of translate those emotions to yourself as well. And give, with this hug, give all the love to yourself. And you imagine that you are hugging yourself, but also you can imagine how you are hugging another person, like if you are living too apart from your family, and we know right now we cannot travel a lot, so, and we know that with our mind we can translate a lot of things. So I hope that with this hugging exercise, another person that we are thinking of is feeling our love and our support and all the emotions that we are translating. So let's do the exercise of constant tension, and let's this exercise that we were doing with pretending that we are bodybuilders, and where we were kind of contracting all the muscles, and then we were relaxing them. So let's let's contract our arms, our chest, our shoulders, the upper body. You can also contract your lower body. Let's hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Let's do it for 2 more times. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. After doing this exercise even for 5 counts, I feel like I already work out. Okay, let's move to the breathing, because the breathing is the central idea of being mindful. So we already know that to be mindful is when your mind is completely attending what you are doing. So there are a lot of moments when we are doing something, but our mind is everywhere. It's not in the present moment for sure. And that's how we are not really feeling what we are doing. We are fully aware, we are fully feeling and experiencing what we are doing, then when our body and our mind all together in the process. So the main parts of to be mindful is to be aware and to be focused. So focus help us to concentrate on what we're doing. And awareness helps us to notice those moments that distract us from what we are doing. So it's good to keep those concepts in mind. So the idea is to be mindful, and with mindful, we are fully like attending with our mind the state of present. And with how we are doing is that we are focusing on what we are doing, and we are very aware of what is distracting us from what we are doing. And the easiest and the most important process to experience all the concept of mindfulness is breathing. So let's work on our breathing, and we want to breathe. We want to perform a fully like diaphragmical, I think, like belly breathing, because no, most of the time we are breathing with our chest, only with chest, like we can, and we are tend to move our shoulders, but the full breath that allow us to kind of uh, put a lot of air, a lot of oxygen into our body is the full belly breath. So let's put our right arm into our chest and our left arm into our belly. And the idea is we are moving the belly and we are moving our left arm, but our chest and our right arm stays not is not moving. So it shouldn't be like this or just like this. Our left arm is moving and our right arm is staying the same. So let's do 5 full breaths. And we are inhaling with through our nose. You can do it through your nose or through your mouth. And so you inhale and you allow all the calm and positive and fresh air in. Your belly is expanding, and you exhale, and you exhale all the stress and all the tightness and everything that we're collecting inside. You take another full breath, and with the air, you allow this calm and positive and fresh air into your system. Your belly is expanding, and you're breathing out all the stress, tightness, and everything you don't need anymore. We are doing another inhaling, and we are breathing in the calm air that nourishing our body, and we are breathing out, exhaling all the stress and tightness, everything we don't need. 2 more times. We are inhaling, and we are nourishing our body with fresh air, very calm. We feel great, we feel good, and we are breathing out all the stress, toxins, everything we don't need. Last one. Inhale, calm, relaxing air, and exhale everything that we don't need, all the stress and all the tightness. Great. I hope you experienced this like moment of wholeness, and you were able to feel this without any distraction. So let's shake our hands and legs, and also let's do this. So let's try to touch with our arms like the ground, and you do it like very relaxed. So you kind of release everything. So we just did all breathing movements. So we allowed everything out, and let's do this movement, like when you are trying to touch the ground, but very relaxed, like. And imagine that you are like allowing everything out, everything you don't need, because you already, with those breaths, you already put all the calm and relaxed and all the mindfulness, focus, and awareness in your body, so to help you go through the week, and you kind of the last time releasing everything you don't need out. Okay, how do you feel, Diego? Share with us. I think you're muted.
I feel fantastic. Thank you, Tatiana. I need that kind of gene, that kind of sensations, feelings. I like so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the
Yes.
feedback. So I want to talk a bit about our physiological reaction to stress. So in our body, we have this physiological reaction to stress, and it's called flight or fight response. So this reaction, it's like evolutionary reaction that we inherited from our ancestors from like many years ago. It's how our whole system was developing, and now we are just experiencing it, but we cannot control it until we aware of this reaction. So when this reaction is switching on, every time we feel stress, and right now in our life we are experiencing kind of different type of stress, not the one that our ancestors were experiencing, right? Because before, uh, what they were doing, they needed to hunt, they needed to go and hunt for the food, they need to protect their home, themselves, from any kind of danger, and it was very natural in terms of like for body. So when you feel the danger, your body starts releasing all the hormones, all the system is the fight and flight response is switching on, and you're ready to either fight the dangerous situation, or you're ready to fly, so you're ready to run away. You can notice it's still happening in nature with animals. So when they have two options, like either fight and protect themselves with fighting, or they can run away from the dangerous situation. And this response is it controlled through our hormonal system. And what the hormonal system is doing, it prepares us for fighting. Like we have to have a lot of energy. Our blood pressure is up, our cortisol is going up, our glucose level is going up. So our body prepares us and give us all the energy to fight, or all the energy to run away, because in order to run away, we need this energy as well. How we can experience it in our body? We can experience it with feeling the blood pressure going up, and also we can experience it. Our muscle is ready for like very quick and very quick movements. So in order to run fast, we have all our muscles to work, and in order to fight, we also have our muscles ready to fight. That's why, for example, I know that in Japan, they, in a stressful situation, they put like the appearance of their bosses, right? And they try to fight their bosses, pretending that like they're somehow going through this like stress. Why they are doing this? Because your system, if you're experiencing a stress, your system is ready to fight. And the only way to put the system in another state is to fight. If you are like your system is ready to fight or run, if your system is ready to fight and you are like sitting straight and trying to and not moving, it all the blood all the high blood pressure and everything that body prepared you for, it's not going anywhere. So the only thing you can do is experiencing this fight or fly situation. So what why it's a problematic right now? Because right now all the stress is coming from our mind. So most of the stress is coming to for us through thinking like, oh, I have too many deadlines, or how I'm paying my bills, or like this and that. And it's all while we are sitting, while we are not moving, while we are driving. So all this traffic, all these people, the stress is in our mind, but we still experiencing everything. Our blood pressure is going up, our glucose level is going up, our muscles are ready to fight or flight, and it's not going anywhere. And that's how the chronic stress is developing in our body, because we are experiencing stress, we are signaling our body that we are ready, some dangerous situation is coming, but we are sitting straight and not doing anything. That's how our body becoming very uh, not very flexible, because we are like holding everything together. That's how our body starts like getting into this unhealthy states where we are becoming ill finally, if we are not doing anything with it. So what we can do, while scientists were studying this flight and fight response, they were also studying the relaxation response. So how to like what we can put opposite, what we can put against this natural flight and fight response is we can activate our relaxation response. And we are activating our relaxation response through breathing and through talking to yourself and kind of easing our mind with this calm words. So while we are breathing, every time you notice, and here the awareness is key, because every time you are aware that stressful situation is approaching or you are putting yourself in this stressful situation, the best thing you can do to yourself is you just take a moment, you breathe with the full breathing with your belly, and also you signal to yourself that it is calm moment, it is very safe for me to live right now, to go through this situation. Of course, if you are like, if you need to do something, if you need to be ready for some event, like for example, if you are having a presentation, or if you need to report, if you need to present your report, if you need to go somewhere and do like fight, let's call it. So what you can do in this situation, because your system is ready, you are signaling your system that the stress is approaching. So what you then I like this kind of trick is, before you need to do let's imagine you need to do a presentation, Diego and Claudia, you need to do your cooking show. What you can do before your show, because I know you might feel this stress, you can do very quick movements, like you can take a 30 minutes walk if you have time, or you can do like very quick squats, like you can squat, and your body need to feel this muscle construction, your body need to feel this adrenaline response. So And that's how your system comes into the balance. So you were sending the signal of stress, you perform the stress on your body, so you can do push-ups, you can do squats, you can run for 10-15 minutes, or you can do brisk walk for 30 minutes. Your system understand that, okay, here is this stress, so probably there won't be any more stress after this. And that's how the system is going to activate this relaxation mode, and fully relax, you can start what you need to do. Try this next time. It actually works very good. And I know that a lot of people who are doing their presentations, they are using this technique. So before doing all this presentation for like very big audience, they try to perform like very intense movements, because that's how you can put your system in balance. If you need to talk with your boss, if you need to talk with the, or I don't know, like a lot of situation can, let's, with your mind you are putting to your system a signal that it's a stressful situation, but also with your body perform this stressful situation, and let your body understand that that's it, no more stress right now. I'm going into the I'm going with fully relaxed. I just go and solve what I need to solve. So I think it's you'll take this, it's the takeaway from today's. But with those situations where you are stressful without actual situation, just be aware of this, feel the stress in your body, and execute this full breathing technique. And breathe, concentrate on your breathing, notice the breathing, and talk to yourself with this calm, safe, and positive words. So I want you to try this coming week. I know you, like, we for sure in CLC will have some stressful situations, good stressful situation, but with good stressful situation, we still experiencing the stress. So every time you feel it, either do like intensive exercise or breathe. And let me know next time, let me know how you are feeling. Was it helpful or not? Like, share your experience with us. So let's, this actually, what I wanted to talk with you today. I wanted to talk about this flight and fight response, so you are aware of this process in our body. Also, I want you to be aware that there is a system to kind of put against it, and it's a relaxation system. Also, the support from others is very important. That's why we are doing it together here, because we are doing it in a very supportive situation, and we know that we are not alone. We are, every time we are meeting and every time we are going through this process together. And yeah, that's what the main point of discussion for me today. Let's do again breathing movements. So we are kind of closing our meeting today with let's do 5 full breaths, and put your arms into your belly and allow your inhale the calm air and exhale everything out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, calm and safeness and control, and exhale, stress, nervousness, tightness. Inhale, awareness and mindfulness and calmness, and exhale all the tension, all the nervousness. Inhale, focus, and present, and exhale everything that is not relevant to this week. Inhale, present, what's not relevant. And let's concentrate on this week, on what we have to do this week. Do not think too much about what is going to be in future, what's been in the past. We can only control what we can control. We do not have control outside of our control. So please, let's concentrate on this week, on today, on this moment, and let's be fully present, fully aware, grateful. And again, we remember everyone, especially in this tough situation, who are helping to protect us and who sacrifice their lives for trying to protect us. And thank you for appearing today in this program. Thank you very much. I really love and appreciate your support and your mindfulness being here. Thank you. If you want to share and say something, please.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, Tatiana. I like so much make that kind of gym, that kind of exercise, and I feel better. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Diego. Thank you.
Thank you, Tatiana. For me, it's perfect. I relax, and my bone is perfect. Stretch.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll do this more and more, and yeah, we'll try to keep the balance.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudia. Vilvi, how do you feel?
Yeah, these low impact exercises are wonderful. I feel so good. Thank you.
I'm glad. Yeah, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. It's very important for me. Thank you.
Cool.
And we have a Facebook group. I'm gonna make it. It's now private. I'm gonna make it for like a public page. So I think we'll share it, and we'll have more people. And if you know that information I'm posting in a Facebook group can be relevant to others, because I already posted some stretching information, and I'm going to post more from today's session and from upcoming session, and some thoughts. And you can share your thoughts, your experience, how you feel, everything that comes into your mind. Hi, Dan. Thank you for coming.
Good morning. Sorry I was late. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It's okay. You can find all the information in the Facebook group.
I will. I'll check it out. That's a good idea. I love that Facebook group idea. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. We do not have an on your left today. So on your left is coming this Wednesday.
Yes.
So you can normally, after my program, you are ready to kind of fight, right? But today you can relax and spend your day. Maybe take more full breath during the day. Think about positive things, and be ready for the week, because tomorrow we need to be ready.
Yes, it's true.
Ready,
thank you so much.
Ready but relaxed.
Yes.
Not very stressed. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Robert.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Robert, for